Welcome to my next Big Bang Theory Season 12 episode review video. Before I get into that, though, pretty important, if you're not caught up to the point where I am at rewatching or watching The Big Bang Theory, or you're just not entirely sure, then you definitely need to take the initiative and pay attention to the episode's title, which of course I'll mention as well as put in the description. If that happens to be the case, you found that you're not caught up, it would be my recommendation that you don't watch this detailed review any further to avoid any potential spoilers. This will be The Big Bang Theory, Season 12, Episode 2. The title of this episode is called The Wedding Gift Wormhole, and this will be my review reaction recap after just finishing watching the episode. Sheldon and Amy are now feeling like a real married couple seen on television, and not like Amy's arguing parents. They return from their honeymoon and bought everyone an I Love New York t-shirt, which they ordered from Amazon after boarding the airplane. Sheldon suggests that the gift, could also be used if the person likes Neil Young or Egyptian Olympic tennis silver medalist Yoha Nasiri, or even Japanese anime voice actress Nana Yamaguchi. Raj's suggestion. Penny is not happy that they got her a size double XL. Amy reacts that she told Sheldon that would happen, to which Sheldon replies, "Yes, dear." Sheldon and Amy are writing thank you notes for their wedding presents. In his note, Sheldon is complaining to Amy and Helen how much his hand hurts after writing 16 notes. The next present is from Leonard and Penny, whose note says it's the perfect present for the perfect couple. The present is a glass to which a round knob is on top. Sheldon thinks that it's candy, while Amy shakes it to see if it does anything. Then she wonders if the glass rod was a marital aid. Sheldon says that is ridiculous, that a glass rod could aid their marriage. Stuart and Denise are working and discussing Superman shorts while laughing together. Raj and Howard find it remarkable that Stuart is smiling and flirting. Raj actually saw them making out at Sheldon and Amy's wedding because, Denise was so impressed with Stuart's Star Wars knowledge. Before Denise leaves, they don't succeed in hugging, but they do pat each other on the head. Afterwards, Raj and Howard ask how Denise feels about him, and Stuart really hasn't asked. He wonders if he should ask her out on a date. Raj wants him to, because love is the most important thing in the world, and otherwise you are left with your dog staring at you as you eat a bag of Doritos. Sheldon and Amy can't stop thinking about Leonard and Penny's present. The item was supposed to be the perfect present, which Sheldon thinks would have been a dinosaur fossil or a pocket watch or maybe a train. Then Sheldon tries to simply like their friends, or think like their friends. Amy doesn't want to ask them because it would hurt their feelings so they turn over to go to sleep to start fresh in the morning. However, Amy changes her mind and suggests that they tear apart the gift box and look for clues, staying up late and mysteries. Sheldon loves being married. Stuart works in the kitchen. Bernadette wonders what is wrong with Stuart's face. He's smiling. She comments how happy he looks, and Stuart admits that Denise agreed to go on a date with him. Howard tells him to wear clean undies and be well groomed down there, while Bernadette leaves, not wanting to be a part of their manly discussion. Sheldon enters Leonard and Penny's apartment to hand deliver their thank you note for their very thoughtful gift. When asked if they liked it, Sheldon said that they liked it a lot more than things that aren't it. Then Sheldon asks what they were doing when they chose it. Leonard asks him if he knows what it's for. Penny dismisses her husband, saying that Sheldon is the smartest man in the world, so he knows. Sheldon appreciates the compliment, but knows that some Chinese people are also very clever. He is going home to use their gift in the matter it was intended to be used for. Afterwards, Leonard mentions that he'll never figure it out, and that makes him happy. From the hallway, they hear Sheldon shouting, "What are you?" Sheldon asks Howard if he knows what the wedding gift is without telling him. Sheldon and Amy think that it's a clue to a scavenger hunt. Howard then says that if Sheldon thinks that, he and Amy have to run all over town for a couple days looking for the next clue. Then he has to say yes. Sheldon is overjoyed and leaves as Leonard and Raj join Howard. Leonard is very happy about Sheldon's incorrect assumption. It is a really dumb crystal wand that Howard and Bernadette gave him and Penny for their wedding. Raj is incensed that Howard gave away the crystal that wand that he gave Howard as a wedding present. So it went from Raj as a gift to Howard and Bernadette, and then Howard and Bernadette passed it on to Leonard and Penny, who passed it on to Sheldon and Amy. The Coopers take their gift to Bert, the geologist, who thinks that being on a scavenger hunt is exciting. He was kind of on one the previous night looking for his TV remote. Bert tells them that the object is made of quartz. Sheldon then Googles quartz to find out more about it. Bert comments that they could ask the geologist who won the MacArthur Genius Grant that was in the room. The word comes from the German variation that has no T in it. No tea, Amy asks. What is not tea? Coffee. Then they head to the coffee shop where they first met 8 years ago. Stuart wants Raj to check out his scent prior to the date with Denise. Raj thinks that Stuart is rubbing it in his face since that he is the date. Stuart just wants to get some advice since Raj has gone out with more women than any man he knows. Raj then adds that Sheldon is the smart one, Howard is the funny one, and he is the ladies' man. And Leonard, he's just the forgettable one. Raj recognizes the cologne as Paco Rabanne. I don't know if I pronounced that right. Stuart is also worried since he doesn't want to screw things up with Denise. Raj tells him to go with his instincts, although that has not worked with him his entire life. Sheldon and Amy enter the coffee shop and check out the table that they first used. Sheldon tells the couple sitting there that to just ignore them, but Sheldon finds is a wad of gum that disgusts him. Amy goes to check behind the counter. Sheldon tells the couple that he met his wife at that table and maybe 8 years later they could be married too. The man explains that the woman is his sister. Sheldon redoubles that he is better not to tell the others that fact. Amy is now checking out the lost and found box. Why? Asked Sheldon. Because they were both once lost and they found each other. Sheldon thinks that makes a perfect sense. Inside they found a crystal locket, which thrills Amy. The locket is empty, which Sheldon feels they have to fill it with memories. Amy thinks that it's just the best wedding gift ever. Sheldon takes a pair of sunglasses because he thinks that their future is so bright. They leave the coffee shop very happy together. Howard comes across a picture that Hallie made at daycare that he calls pretty good. Bernadette asks, "Is it?" Tough mom. Stuart is heard and states he has something to show them, but they can't laugh. The two promise, and he comes in colored orange to their shock. He explains this was because he had a problem with his spray tan. Now it doesn't want to come off. He states Howard and Bernadette need to get new towels, a bath mat, and a new toilet seat. Stuart is frantic since he is supposed to pick up Denise in an hour, needs to know what to do. Howard pokes fun by asking him, "Don't you mean what you are going to Willy Wonka in the chocolate factory? Oompa loompa doopity doo?" Howard excuses his slip of the tongue. Bernadette suggests that Stuart put off the date as he mentions his eagerness for it, and she tells him to just go on it, telling her what happened, and she might be flattered with his gesture. Howard then asks that he could swing by the chocolate factory to see if they were hiring, stating it wasn't a joke. Raj is Skyping with his father. He appreciates the call on his birthday, which Raj hasn't forgotten. Raj asks that his perfect gift is for his son to marry an Indian woman like he always wanted. His father thinks that is great news and wants to know who it is. Raj corrects him, saying that he is tired of being single and he wants his father to arrange a marriage for him. His father will do it, but wants Raj to stop sending him pictures with his dog in matching sweaters. He also shows Raj a picture of a beautiful young Indian woman. That gets Raj excited, but that is the woman that his father is dating. Dr. Cooper probably wonders if she has an older sister. Amy is showing Leonard and Penny the locket that she has put small pictures of her and Sheldon in. Sheldon thanks them for the 3 gifts they gave them: the locket, the scavenger hunt, and the realization that Sheldon and Amy can do anything as long as they work together. So Leonard and Amy and Sheldon wrote them a special thank you note in an accent that Leonard and Penny have to decipher together. Also, they can't use the internet to cheat because they have been locked out of their Wi-Fi, and the answer is in their new password. Leonard no longer feels happy about their gift to the Amy and Sheldon. Raj runs in and explaining he is getting married because his father found him a bride. Her name is Anu. She is in her 30s, works in a hotel hospitality, and thinks it will work if he can get through 6 to 10 dates without his true self coming through. Sheldon then tells Amy he knows the perfect wedding gift for the new couple. Raj is going to get back his wand. Denise opens up her door and exclaims, "Wow!" After seeing the orange Stewart, he admits to a series of bad decisions in prepping for their date. He asks Denise if she wants to go through with the date, something she still accepts. She adds they could go out and find Nemo. She also wonders if the Crayola and other 63 Crayola crayons know he is missing. Stewart asks if she is going to do that all night. Denise responds, "Probably," something he takes with a smile. Then Stewart asks if she'd like Chinese food. Denise replies, "Sure, especially chicken a la orange," and that's what ends this episode of The Big Bang Theory. So I'm going to give the episode a 7.8 out of 10. Sheldon is going to be the character of the episode, and Penny, I always rate her because that's the reason why I started watching The Big Bang Theory. I'll give her an 8.2 out of 10 for this one. So you've heard everything that I have to say. Now it's your turn. If you're a fan of The Big Bang Theory and you want to help me out with the YouTube algorithm, please don't forget to Hulk smash the like button, share the video with a friend, put this video on any one of your social media platforms. Don't forget to sound off in the comment section about what your thoughts are on this episode of The Big Bang Theory. What would you rate it? Who would be your character of the episode? And if you want to do what I do and rate Penny, you can do that as well. And then last but certainly not least, don't forget to hit that sub button. You're watching the video anyway. Subscribe to the channel, join the team, Sugar Dam support, and be a part of something special. And you never know what you're going to see on JDevTV.